For the truth shall set you free. Aita, channeling her higher self. July of 2020. Good day to you, dear Lightworkers, starseeds. This is a monumental time you are in on planet Earth today. All around you is in chaos. Fear is endemic. You are told from different sources that all is well. Trust the plan that the divine, God, love has for you, your brethren, planet Earth, and the universe. Trust the plan. You hear that the dark ones, the powers that be, the government behind the government will soon be removed. You do your research, and you are in turn encouraged and discouraged. Your hopes for better times vacillate between knowing, optimism, and deflation, for you do not see any actual progress toward the removal of the corrupt ones. You are told arrests have been made. You are told that many of the dark ones are now imprisoned in Guantanamo. You are told some of the corrupt beings have been removed and replaced by clones. You do not watch television, for you know it is tell-you vision. What is broadcast there is indeed fake news, lies. The reporters, newscasters have an agenda of their own. They are being paid to disseminate the ideas of their employers. And it is so disheartening. The majority of people believe what they hear. They say they have to be informed. They take what is told them as the absolute truth. If someone with scientific or medical degrees, or someone who wears a white coat and a stethoscope tells them what is happening in an authoritative way, it must be the truth. Any idiot should know that and believe all that he hears. Anyone who does not believe the news stories of death and disease is a conspiracy theorist, an idiot, and a danger to the health of those around them. For goodness sakes, we must wear masks to be safe. We must wear gloves. Goodness knows we already have enough toilet paper and paper towels. Vaccinations are next. Vaccinations will make us totally safe and protected against death, for we have been told so. It's as if nobody should die. Death is a natural and wonderful part of human life. Death is the laying down of the body temple and the freeing of the soul, the divine essence of you, your God particle, to return to its great multidimensional spirit. Death is a return to bliss and nirvana, love and joy, and hitherto it has been a release from this human challenging life experience. Death is natural and happening around us all the time. And yet now we are told that we have a pandemic. All around us are dying. The number of cases is increasing every day. We have a second wave of the dread virus. We do not see death and destruction. No one around us is dying in greater numbers than usual. We may know someone who we believe has COVID, or we may know someone who knows someone who has COVID. And because of that, we humans are in fear. For we are told that the numbers are increasing, and what is reported on tell-you vision must be true. We call it tell-you vision, for that is what television does. Television is a black magic tool that puts a spell on people. Words repeated often and at a low frequency hypnotize us. Such words put a spell upon us. In the third dimensional fear paradigm, we are programmed by words. We listen, we hear, and we fear, according to the frequency and vibration of the spoken word. We are all being programmed all the time. To break the programming spell, we need to see the big picture of what is happening from the upper room. We need to stop listening to the loud and grating voice of the dark ones and see and hear what is truly happening behind the scenes. We need to question everything we hear and ask, is that really true? We need to do our own research on each topic. We need to research the virus and its origins. We need to research the powers that be, the human trafficking, the politicians and their dark agendas. We need to understand that the terrorist attacks are false flags, arranged attacks to fulfill the agenda of the corrupt controllers. From these shootings, poisonings, bombings, riots, assassinations come problem, reaction, solution. That is, a problem is created, an emotional reaction occurs, and deep dark fear sets in. Then the populace demands that something be done to prevent a recurrence, and thus the solution is arrived at, and there is now more control of mankind. And so came the wearing of masks. The problem presented was the disease. The fear was illness and death. The solution was wear masks. That will stop the spreading of the virus. The real agenda was to keep us apart, to separate us, to create great fear. For we are easily controlled when we are in fear. And separated with masks and social distancing, we cannot talk with each other freely about what is happening. And the agenda all the while was to prevent gatherings and political conventions and debates and to bring in voting by mail. For with voting by mail, the numbers could easily be manipulated and the desired election outcome could be achieved. Yes, dear Lightworkers, starseeds, this is a challenging time. You are so impatient now to see physical signs that the old system is indeed being taken down, that the human traffickers and evildoers are being removed, that a new and wonderful world is being created. You have been waiting so long, and you cannot talk to those who sleep, for they are truly deranged. A black magic spell has been put upon them. Until they see the big picture of how they have been deceived, they cannot awaken to the truth. The Bible says, "My people will perish for the lack of knowledge." With true knowledge of what is going on around us, with a true understanding of how the turmoil around us is being created, comes freedom and peace. For now, seeing the big picture of this time of revelation and how the deep state, the corrupt ones, are in their last gasp of trying to control mankind, we are freed from the black magic hypnotic spell that was cast upon us. Yes, knowledge is indeed power. And you, our dear Lightworker starseeds, have been so blessed. You do see the big picture. You have done, and every day are still doing your research. You are working on yourself and your own spiritual path to a greater expression of your divine self. And you are seeing how the confabulation, the deception of your brethren is occurring. Be of good cheer. Take heart, for much is happening behind the scenes. Yes, we know you have heard this often and you are discouraged. Do not be of little faith. Indeed, continue to trust the plan. When you reach deep within yourself to your divine essence, you know in your soul that all is well. There will be more chaos yet. There may well be troops on the street. The internet may go down for days of darkness. More lockdowns will be attempted. Social distancing and masks will be emphasized in the extreme. But you, dear hearts, dear souls, will know all is well. This year of 2020 is amazing. The election will come sooner than you think. This is the great and wonderful time of revelation that you volunteered to experience, when knowledge is being attained by man. You wanted to be here to see the apocalypse. You wanted to see how man moves from the third dimension of fear to the fifth dimension of love. Be not of little faith. Be the strong, knowing, wonderful truth seekers and disseminators that you inherently are. Live, love, laugh. Be encouraging and spread your high vibration and love to all around you. You are here to help, and you are doing your job magnificently, for the truth has set you free. That was Aita, channeling her higher self. We are blessed beings indeed.